Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here. Millions of people are lamenting the collapse of moral standards, the family, our education system. Political corruption has reached terminal levels in Washington, D.C. The Christian churches of America, which played such a huge role for the first 200 years of this nation's existence, have vanished from the town halls and the public squares. One reason is lack of leadership the way God designed it. Alpha male leadership. This nation is dying because it has been living in rebellion against the Almighty God that established and blessed the USA. God placed leadership responsibility squarely upon the shoulders of faithful men, beginning with the family. By the command of God, the husband is the head of the household, and the wife is to submit to the authority of her husband. The husband is to be obedient to the authority of God and is to exercise his authority over his wife by loving her so much that he would die for her. Yes, that is the biblical pattern for marriage and family as given in Ephesians 5:25. But rebellion against the authority of God has the family so screwed up that family life in the USA looks more like packs of unruly monkeys than godly men, women, and children. Rebellion against God's order for leadership spread to the churches as well. With the coming of militant feminism and political correctness, male leadership, as commanded by God, was shoved aside, and female church leaders became fashionable. Today, church leadership has degenerated into lesbian priests and ministers, and the Spirit of God has left the sanctuary. Churches that brazenly violate the commands of God will not have the blessing of God, but rather the curse of God. Militant feminism invaded the halls of government, and even worse, the public school classrooms. Man-hating, godless feminists declared war on God's model of male leadership, and they are working today to exterminate strong male leadership all across the nation. But guess what, America? As long as God is in control, the alpha males will be here and will be ready to lead. And that is the call today. America desperately needs the return of the alpha males. Men with enough courage to say, enough is enough, and men with enough grit to not be intimidated by the forces of evil. American families need to return to the laws of God. Alpha males leading, teaching, and when necessary, defending their families. Churches need to return to the commands of God and to reestablish strong male leadership in the churches. The New Testament model is there for all to see and follow. It's time for churches to seek the blessing of God instead of the curse of God for their disobedience. It's time for alpha males to take back American cities from the godless Occupy Wall Street anarchists and the militant black thugs who are assassinating American law enforcement officers and burning cities. It's time for the alpha males to stand up in the name of God against the storm of immorality that is sweeping our nation. When the enemies of faith and freedom launched their left-wing war on America, one of their first targets was strong male leadership. Oh, Hollywood stuck it to us, but good. Now, when I was growing up, the TV shows all had strong father figures. Shows like Leave It to Beaver, Family Affair, Mayberry RFD, Father Knows Best. But those TV shows were replaced with shows where men, especially fathers, were portrayed as buffoons to be disrespected. And so the poison spread. But thankfully, the alpha males are still alive and well in America because God is still in control. Alpha males are found in strong Bible-believing churches. Alpha males share the warrior spirit of God that drives them to do battle with evil. That God-given, wild warrior spirit is something to be cultivated, not stomped out by feminist school teachers, feminist ministers, or weak, sissy liberal men who live in rebellion against God and the God-given responsibilities He has assigned to them. Listen to what God commands in 1 Corinthians 16:13. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. Let all you do be done in love. Alpha males, fiercely protective of family, church, and country. Men of strength, men of love. This is Wild Bill for America, calling the alpha males of America to rise up and resume their roles in obedience to God. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.